in the new leadership, yes, you say we are focusing on leaders who have shown by way of action and deed. Indeed, I can tell you, members of the press, that you have also joined us in those activities where we have taken steps to demonstrate to members of the public who actually are the advocates who are validly identified so and qualified to practice as advocates. So in this new leadership we're electing today, we have seen that they have demonstrated by action, not just by word, by action, that they are capable, and indeed they are going to sustain this fight, and we are going to be better as a society by electing and selecting these leaders who have taken that step. One of the things that we can point out clearly is that firstly, let me applaud the judiciary for taking concerted effort and steps to manage their backlog by introducing systems like the court CTS system, which is an online system that interfaces between the public and the courts. And I can see through our engagement as stakeholders that the judiciary has taken steps to try and remove this backlog, and we as stakeholders support those efforts. But now taking it to the Huduma kiosks, that is in no way going to reduce the backlog. All it does is to ensure that there's continued this inflation or infiltration of quacks into the space of practice, and they are going to now make the quality of judicial service to be watered down. If you look at the number of Huduma courts or Huduma Centers in the country, and you compare to the number of the judiciary courts in the country, you cannot compare. In the country, there are about almost 170 courts, but Huduma Centers are even less than 50. So if you are intending to actually increase access to justice, why don't you use the existing systems? You come to the courts, establish the kiosk. I will invite you, members of the press, today. If you walk around this court, Thika Law Courts, you will find that even the Law Society has supplied material and equipment to support the judiciary to be more reactive to members.
So far, we've had about 50 voters who've come through. We have a register of about 224 registered voters who are supposed to come through today. And we are encouraging them to come and vote because we are open. We started voting at 10 minutes past 8, and we shall be closing at 10 minutes past 5. Yeah, so the voting will be taking place between 8 and 5. Not at the moment. The flow has been good and manageable, and the whole process is running on very smoothly. We've not had any incidences. The beauty of it is that we managed to brief the agents. We are allowing one agent per candidate, so that's why we don't have very many agents in there. And in the event that they need to probably step out or something and the other one has to come in, they just notify us, and we're able to note the time that change took place. Probably they started by going to court in the morning, and probably by afternoon we will see an influx of more of them coming, having attended to their matters during the morning hours. Yeah, because that has been the general feeling even from most of the agents here, that most of the advocates had some matters in the morning and they will be coming in to vote in the afternoon. So we're just encouraging them to make time to come and exercise their right.
We must safeguard our space of practice, and we have witnessed that there have been a very serious infiltration of our space of practice by unqualified persons who have been duping the members of the public a lot of money and also spoiling the good name of the advocates. So therefore today we are requesting all the advocates in this country to turn up and cast their vote for the leadership that is going to steer them forward. And I also request you that as you vote, you need to remember that we are voting for a safe space of our practice, and also we are voting for the independence of the LSK and the judiciary. Kwa hivyo tunaomba sana mtokeleze na mpige kura.